So you're sitting at home sipping on a single malt. You're knocking on the door. Open the door. Some guy busts in, and it's showtime. So what do? Well, you whip out the old BudK Tanto that you just paid $6.89 for, and you let him have it. This knife, for the money spent, is pretty good. The blade is about 7.5 inches long. It's made of some pretty lousy stainless steel AUS 6, but for its intended purpose, it's fine. This knife you hopefully will never have to use. And because of that, why spend X amount of hundreds of dollars on a knife for defense that in all probability you're not going to use? And this knife will do fine. Is it sharp? Yeah, it's pretty gosh darn sharp. Is it strong? Yeah, they say it's full tang. I don't know if it's really full tang like you and I expect a full tang to be, but I think it's strong enough. I don't have any arguments with this. I think for the amount of money spent, you're getting a pretty good deal. I added this lanyard so it looks cool. The only thing I don't like about this knife is this sheath. I think BudK spent $200,000 or $300,000 to try to perfect and find a sheath that would be the cheapest sheath in the universe, and I think they did succeed. This thing is a pure POS. What's the purpose of it? The purpose of this sheath, in my humble opinion, is to keep this knife in, so when you drop it, and should it drop on your toe, it won't cut off your toe. Other than that, that sheath isn't worth whatever. You know, I have quite a few cold steel Tantos, and I have some other brands, and they're all very high quality. And how does this knife compare to those? It doesn't. It only compares in one regard, and that's the regard of if you should ever use it, I think it'll do its job. It's going to hold up. It's going to do what it's supposed to do. Other than that, is it a camp knife? No. Are you going to pound the heck out of the spine? No. It's not for that. It's not for any of that stuff. It's designed for you to keep handy. If you're in a state where you can carry a single blade, a solid blade knife, okay. If you're in a state where you can't, but you can keep it in your home that's close by, I would do that. I think a bad guy looking at this knife in your hand very well may have second thoughts about, I think I just entered the wrong house, and skedaddle. That's what you're hoping for, because you're probably a lot like me. The last thing in the world you want to do is get in a fight, hurt somebody, have the police knocking on your door, deal with all that kind of stuff. You just want to be, like everybody else, just left alone. Anyway, folks, thanks for stopping by, and thanks for listening to Just My Opinion.